Hello everyone, Sunny here, and welcome back to another live stream on Twitch. How are you doing tonight, everybody? We got many people here. Small Potato, congrats on being the very first person here. Phoenix Chronicles, hello as well. We got ourselves a Tommen in the chat. Screever Gaming, Chickaplet, Firemaster, Psychic Clan, Daddy Thrower, Jacob, Boom Doob, Papa Bear, Jedi, Panda, or Pango Fish. We got Justin, Lunar Pot, Nacy, Exciting Mage, Alus. Lots of new people here tonight. Hello. We got Frog Dude as well, Rhyming Raccoon, nice. Slusher Street, The Lazy Dude, Am Boss, Blue Bomb, Gately Patrick. I'm butchering all the names. You can forgive me. This is my job. We got Captain as well. Hello. Fly Gamers, and Fake, Rambler Gold, Lost Ardonian. What happened to It's Rich Heart? What do you mean what happened to him? He should be around here somewhere. We got Zero Cruel in the chat as well. Tommen, hello. Mimo Mom, we got Soup. Okay, let's turn on the game, shall we? I feel like the music is really loud. Is it very loud tonight? I feel like it is. Jeez. Anyway, welcome everybody. We're going to be doing something a little bit different tonight, but not super different because we've kind of been doing this the last few streams since I got back anyway. Tonight's going to be purely a redstone designing, advent calendar, and all of that goodness stream. So stay tuned. We're going to have some fun times messing around, running some polls, and letting you guys decide what we do. But first of all, Zero Cruel, thank you very much for resubscribing for 24 months in a row. 24. That's 2 total years. Dang! You gotta show up everybody at the start of the stream like that. How dare you? Jeez. Anybody. Anyway. So, what do we want to work on first? We got an entire redstone testing world. Today is only day 5 of the advent calendar. I got 2 other farms designed. One thing I do want to show you guys real quick at the start. If you saw the last stream on... What day is it? Saturday? If you saw the last stream on Thursday... I do want to show you this flower farm. I'm very happy with this. This gets like 25,000 items an hour. The grass on top here is kind of in the way, so just pretend that that's not there. This can actually go a block higher. Anyway, I did get this thing to work. So if you remember the last live stream, let's just go over that real quick. We wanted to design a super simple flower farm, and this was the very basic concept of it. You get the move-in grass, and then you bone meal it, and then you flood the items into an item collection stream, and then bam, it's done. We tried using hopper minecarts to collect the items. Way too slow, way too bad. So we designed some circuitry to make the thing a whole lot easier. As you can see, this is what the basic circuitry is. This clock would, basically control the pistons. That one would control the flushing timer. And as you can see, that works out pretty well. Now, today, I've combined all of this into this cute and tiny little farm right here. It's pretty standard. All the redstone is actually pretty squished in there, too. It's not too shabby. I'm actually quite happy with how this thing turned out. If we turn it on, you can see it works very well, too. I like it a lot. Now, the grass is up here because the water floods the grass and it dies sometimes. So it turns into dirt. So we got all this extra grass around here to help that dirt turn back into grass as fast as possible. Liara, welcome to the stream, and welcome Raiders as well. How you doing tonight, everybody? GG's. How was your stream, Liara? Hopefully it was very fine. But yeah, as you can see, there goes the flush in, and then all that stuff goes into the chests. This is basically what you get in 5 minutes. It's very nice. I really like it. Can we get some hype for the chat? Hype in the chat for Liara. Liara's very nice. If you guys are not aware of her, she is basically the best truly Bedrock member that we have. Even better than Zoe. Yes, you heard that right. Better than Zoe. And that's how you know it's serious. How's your stream, Liara? You need a flower farm? Yeah, I really like this thing. Hopefully you like it as well. I think it'll work pretty well. It's also bone meal efficient as well, because if the blocks are moving and you try and bone meal it, it doesn't do anything because awesomeness. And also, you can't bone meal the same thing twice. So like if it's already been bone mealed once, it's not going to use a second bone meal. It's very, very nice, actually. I really, really like it. So yeah, you can see it works great. Super excited about that. That'll be next week's advent calendar. Ooh, Nightbot being fancy with the commands. I forgot that we had that. I forgot that I set that up. Thank you, Zero, for shouting out Liar. Definitely make sure to go follow Liar. We raid her all the time. So one way or another, you will end up at her. So just go follow directly. It's much funner that way. You got a rough draft of your bobsled route made. You're making a bobsled route? I've never heard of this. I want to do that. That sounds fun. Will the tutorials get more complicated as it goes on? There's going to be a good mix. So I didn't want to do all super very basic tutorials. Like if I wanted to, I could do a tutorial on like, you know, this, whatever this is, bee farm. Like if I really wanted to, I could do a 2-minute tutorial. And there probably will be at least 1 or 2 2-minute tutorials because there are some things I want to do, but they just make for really short videos. But there's going to be a fair amount of bigger things. I'm going to do another iron farm. I'm going to do another villager breeder. And I think it's going to turn out well. So we're about to do our first poll for what we should design now. Let me go ahead and update my notes. My notes need to be updated. Let's see. We can either mess with... Let me get the poll started before I tell you guys what the options are. What should we design? And then we got... Some of these are your guys' suggestions as well. And I really like that. You guys have had a lot of really, really great ideas. And I would like to, you know, utilize them because they're actually really great ideas. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and run this poll for a couple of minutes. We're going to choose between either a brand new one-touch potion brewer, I got some ideas, or a super basic, new, easy villager breeder for your worlds, because the last villager breeder I did was this guy right here. Not necessarily what you want to build if you're just wanting like, you know, 10 villagers or 20 villagers for an iron farm. So I'm thinking we just like super scale this down, super simple basic build for your new worlds. So let me know what you think. Why do realms perform so badly? Because they are realms and they run on a little thing called a poison potato. That is the entirety of what realms are ran on. In fact, there's a whole array of poison potatoes, and there's 20 realms per poison potato. So it's a lot worse than you would think. Yeah, there's a lot of issues with realms. We actually completely moved away from realms because they're so bad. So many issues. Okay, so far it looks like the one-touch potion brewer's winning with 58% of the vote. I didn't think it would be that close of a thing. Now, you guys can vote with your channel points and your biddies as well. So I'll let that run for another second. But how have your days been? Have you done anything interesting or fun? I actually just joined in a random voice chat in the patron Discord. It was actually quite fun. Talking to Wallace and Rose and Yasung. It was a great time. Talking about random things. Oh, it's getting closer now. 53%. Someone's really pouring a lot of points into the villager breeder. Uh-oh. And now it's 50-50. Someone pour some points into that potion brewer. Oh, jeez. Your little sister turns 6 tomorrow, and that's exciting. Very nice. That is going to be exciting, actually. A happy birthday to them. You haven't done anything interesting yet? Well, Logan, hopefully this stream is part of your interesting day. Oh, One Touch Potion Brewer finally won by 4%. You guys did come through with that. Burning Paper Giant contributed 20,500 channel points. And Elric contributed 10 biddies. Thank you guys for that. Jeez, 20,000. You guys got, like, bits to burn, don't you? Not bits, piggy points. Anyway, let's hop over to the other redstone testing world. I know we're just standing around for a minute, but trust me, we'll get into the redstone. We'll get into the redstone. We'll get there, we'll get there. 20,000 points though, that's ridiculous. How dare you, burning paper giant? I do appreciate it. But also, how dare you? Okay, so we haven't been back to this world in eons. Not like officially. I was just about to clear my inventory. We got stonecutters and tile.info_update.names. I gotta put those into my ender chest. I don't want to delete those. These are rare objects. Look what else we got in here. Oh, we got one of those? That's good to know. We got a whole bunch of random crap in here. What's this? Okay. I'm not going to question it. Subscribe. Aha. Yes, yes. That's a good thing to have in here. Looting 500. I should play on this world more. Anything else got weirdness on it? Mending infinity bow. Okay, yeah. That's chill. I'm fine with this. Is that going to stack with that? Thank you. This is why I like this redstone world. We got cool things. Oh, man. What does a one-touch potion brewer means? Means that you go up to this thing right here, right? And you press the button. And then you get yourself 3 potions instantly. I think this one's set up. So if we go ahead... Okay, this one's mildly broken. I didn't say the redstone world was perfect. Yeah, this one's not set up correctly. Where's the proper one at? This should work. Is this actually fully functional? But basically, yeah, brews potions instantly for you. It's a very convenient little thing. Now, this is actually set up to be fully automated. So if we take some things out of the chest, it should brew up a new set. Maybe it's slightly broken. Is it getting the ingredients? Maybe that one's not quite done. Is this one done? I don't know. These are like super weird ones. Anyway, this is the basics of what we want to design. We want to design a super tiny little thing that you press a button, you get 3 or 4 or 5 potion ingredients delivered to your brewing stand, and then all of a sudden you get 3 potions in there as well. So basically this thing just sits here, it brews potions, you press the button, it dumps out its inventory, so you get 3 instantly, and then it continues brewing. So if we tear out this little thing real quick, we should see that, yeah, it's super duper simple. The button powers the hopper, so it prevents extra bottles from going there. It also powers all of the other redstone, which will then activate all the other droppers. Okay, this is simple enough. Let's go ahead, head back to the main redstone world. How many types of potions will a brewer be able to hold? Each brewer just does like 1 potion. So you'd have 1 for fire res, you go press the button, bam, you get 3 fire reses instantly. That's it. You might have another one for strength. Really, it's intended for those of you who just want like a select couple potions. Because really, there's not very many potions that you need in this game. Maybe fire res, maybe night vision, maybe a couple others. Let's go and build over here. That's redstone on bedrock. Very nice. Very good indeed. Anyway, I got some notifications to read, then we can actually start building. Let's see. We got many things, actually. Jeez, thank you guys for the support. We got Soup with a follow. Thank you so much. Quack. Kyler D. Boy, oi, 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 oi. IAP. Bobby Shroom. We got Lock. Damp Good Santa. Rando Walker, Tougher Uncle, Bluestone. This is channel Alexander TG and Chase Ward. Thank you so much for the follows, everybody. We also have Phoenix Chronicles with 300 biddies. How dare you? Thank you so much. A farm every day. Why am I doing this to myself? I don't know, but thank you, Lost Ardonian, for the 15 biddies. And with another 5 biddies as well. You watched an ad for that. How dare you? Don't waste your time like that. Phoenix Chronicles with 1,000 biddies. You're gonna go to sleep. Okay, well that's probably a good idea. And I should build a castle. I don't build nice looking things. I build mildly functional things. Thank you so much for the bits though. You're crazy. Get yourself some sleep. Sleep is a good thing. And also a dark red sky. Thank you for resubscribing for 4 months in a row. You're going to build the cow farm today. Cool beans. Cool beans indeed. The cow farm's actually doing surprisingly well compared to all the other things. Overall, videos aren't performing like super well, but that's kind of to be expected. I did just get back from a little bit of a break, so that is completely normal. However, hopefully, the month of tutorials will make it up to you guys more than anything. That's really what I'm mostly interested in. I want it to be good for you guys, not so much for the algorithms. Although, of course, that is also important, too. So we gotta kind of find a balance there, if you know what I mean. You're gonna start a flat world and build all the farms? Nice. That sounds fun. Okay, we should build... I'm thinking we should build these right here, but... that's got TNT over there. I need to really flatten out this whole central area. I'm running out of places to start new build areas. I don't want to go right there. Yeah, okay, let's just go right here. A pumpkin farm. This is actually a pumpkin farm right here. That's on the channel already. Okay, so output chest. Let's move this a little bit further this way. So give ourselves some room to work with. Output chest, brewing stand. That'll be for the water bottles. And then the input will be right here. Now, question, can we put a dropper directly into a brewing stand? Let's grab ourselves some nether warts. Also, I'm going to have to remember how to actually brew potions in this stream. That's not going to be a good idea. It doesn't seem like we can we? Do we need blaze powder in there? And do we need more nether warts in there? We cannot. But also the dropper doesn't shoot out the item, so it just doesn't do anything at all. That is weird. Okay, never mind. I was going to try and compactify it that way, but I guess we can't do that, can we? Do I have an advent calendar playlist? I do. There's one on the YouTube channel. That is a brand new playlist. I just made that the other day. Okay, so that'll be for your first potion ingredient. Now, I want to keep this thing as small as possible. And the reason why these aren't so small on Bedrock Edition is because random hoppers. Random hoppers are the death of basically everything that I like. They've ruined my life more than several times. I'm telling you. They're just the worst random thing in the world, and I hate them. So instead of just having, you know, like droppers all along like this, you can't just put all your ingredients in there and they won't show up in the correct order. They're gonna all scrambled around, and of course that doesn't work for brewing stands. Brewing stands are very particular, so you have to either activate these one tick delay after another, which you can do very easily using redstone torches or observers or anything like that, or you have to space them out every other block, which is the previous thing that I did. So the previous design is really, really big because they're very spaced out, uses a lot of hoppers. It's not that great. Minecraft needs uppers. You know, it's actually a great name, like a hopper that shoves items upwards. That's a great thing. Uppers. I'm sure that's probably part of a mod pack somewhere. So I want to design one of these that activates everything one tick apart. That way, hopefully, it is, in theory, much cheaper. If it's much cheaper, that'll be fantastic. But also, I'm realizing that this right here is already a 4-ingredient brewer. And that uses 11 hoppers already. Utters. Nice. Also, respect for the Exuma emote. Nice. What are we doing? We are making a tiny one-touch potion brewer. Are we already 20 minutes into the live stream? Holy crap. We're never gonna get anything done at this rate. Never. Not one thing. Not one thing will be achieved, I am telling you. Although you guys already knew this. You know what's up with these live streams. If we don't get things done. 22 minutes. Hey, you. Okay, so this button is gonna activate the first one, and then we can have 3 more basically right around the corner. Now, another thing you can do is also stack these vertically as well. What do you guys honestly prefer? Do you prefer a taller build or a longer build, like one that goes back further? Just like in general. 22 minutes, 40 seconds. You're banning for stupidity. Beware. Well, guys, it's been a good run. I'll see you later. Either taller, taller, longer, longer, taller, taller, tall. Put a pool. That's a great idea. Yeah, let's just do that. Poles! They exist. Tall, long. You can vote on this in the next 1 minute. Diagonal. That's illegal. But yes, another thing that you can do, and this is what I did with my 1 wide version of this, is you can use a redstone torch tower to activate these, and then you can just have hoppers all down in front. Boop, like that. And that'll actually activate everything 1 tick after another. Very interesting. Actually, the torch tower needs to go behind these, so the torch tower would be like right here. That would activate 1 tick after another. I think. Something like that. We can test it out right now. Sticks, torches, blue torches, sea pickles, lanterns. Blue lanterns. Oh, I didn't put the sticks in there. Okay, sticks are gonna be last. Whatever. Let's get ourselves a button. Press that. What's gonna happen? Is that the correct order? Yes, it is actually. So, I mean, that's a thing that you can do. It's a thing that you can do. Everyone prefers tall builds. 72%. Interesting. You wanted to vote for tall, but it wasn't an option. Long is being squished. Literally. Pickles, pickles on the seafloor. Yeah. Can we make like a horizontal torch tower? We need a diagonal potion brewer. I'm not making a diagonal potion brewer. I don't care how many of you demand it. It's not happening. Oh, jeez. No diagonal potion brewers. Oh, jeez. Anyway, let's finish up this one real quick. How would we go about activating these all 1 tick after another? You would probably want to space this out to about there. And then activate repeaters 1 tick after another. Like you would probably have, this one would be powered directly, then 1 tick and 2 ticks. Why was the redstone torch a thing? Because the other one of the redstone world had a redstone torch. I don't remember why that is, but it was. Will this work? Let's figure it out. We're gonna have torches, blue torches, pickles on the seafloor, and lanterns. Torches, blue torches, sea pickles, lanterns. Okay. Now, just because it works one time doesn't mean you can have it work all the time, right? So you gotta retest it a bajillion times. It's very annoying. Did we not get anything that time? Oh, I only put 1 item in there. That's right. Okay, I'm mildly stupid. Mind me. Torches, blue torches, pickles, lanterns. Yeah. This is why these streams are fun, because I'm an idiot, and you guys get to laugh at that. Laugh at the village idiot. He doesn't mind, that's his job. It looks like that's actually reliable. Fascinating. That's great. So this is already like an infinity simpler than the last one. It does use 7 hoppers though. 7 hoppers is not a good amount of hoppers. Do a pool with tall versus diagonal. What even is diagonal? Like, we're gonna build it going this direction, or like, are we gonna build it like this? See, diagonal is just a pain. I'm not gonna make a diagonal potion brewer. Oh, that one was backwards, wasn't it? See, that's the issue with these. I think that one was backwards. The quantum teleporting potion brewer. See, backwards. Aha! Even one time it's unreliable, it's gonna break. So this one came in too fast. Let's do that. 2 tick delay, I think that'll probably be more than enough. It doesn't really matter what speed they get there. But no, okay, it's still broken. Hoppers. Hoppers, hoppers, hoppers. Hoppers are bad. Make a 4-dimension potion brewer. Oh man, you guys are getting complicated now. I just want to make a simple tutorial for simple advent calendar for December, just to make you guys happy. That you're like, hey, make a 4-dimensional potion brewer. Come on. It's been backwards 3 times. Yeah. Oh, the red triangle is the cursor. It's very annoying. It's gonna go up there and be banished to the corner. So I think the issue is that the hoppers are getting locked and then unlocked. If they weren't getting locked, then I think we'd be fine. So if we move the button down to there, perhaps simpler and perhaps more reliable. Now let's test that a little bit. But now we don't have a way to lock that hopper for the water bottles. Oh, and we also need to get that redstone torch in there because that locks the bottom hopper right here and prevents it from infinitely draining. Okay. Well, now that I've refreshed my brain on how these work, because it has been like 2 years since I made one of these. You're just saying random stuff from math. You're gonna confuse my brain. I'm already more confused than I should be. Also, my mic fell down. I didn't notice. I'm sorry. It falls down randomly. It like leans forward because it's like a vertical thing and it just like falls forward towards me. So then I sound really weird because I'm like not where I should be. You actually used the old auto brewer yesterday? Nice. Can I make a potion brewer that travels through space and time? You guys are getting extremely complicated. I just want to make simple things. Simple, straightforward, easy tutorial. This is why we can't have nice things. Also, Hugo the Wolf, thank you so much for resubscribing for 4 months. Very nice. Thank you so much. Welcome back to another stream. Also, we got Stan Smartly, Kitchens, Boy, Aquatic Pillager, EJ Street, Eli Bright, Matrix, Powerful Birch, Powerfulest Birch. We got Not Another Lucy, Note, Fishy, and Mitch and Invisible Man. Thank you so much for the follows, everybody. Welcome to the Soylents. Simple is boring. The simple is good. Simple keeps things straightforward. So if we do like this. Okay, so that should send everything to here. Yes. Except the first one. And then we do need to put the button back there. But the button will... This gets mildly complicated, don't it? Not really, though. It's very simple. I just need to figure out how to, like, put the redstone in. while keeping the delay and keeping everything solid. Now on Java Edition, you can just have like all 4 of these point into like one hopper, and it works beautifully every time because Java Edition has nice things, but Bedrock Edition does not have nice things. So when we press the button, that one gets locked, which I don't think will necessarily be an issue. Let's test it out, shall we? Let's keep testing it out, because you know what? One test is not good enough. A tax farm? That's called America. It's already done. And it sucks. Would not recommend. Have I made a gold farm? I've made a couple on the channel. I haven't made one recently, though. Okay, so far all of these are in order. And this is actually where it needs to be as well. I don't think that we actually need that redstone dust right there, because everything should just activate from that torch, right? In theory. Okay, great. So this does actually work. This would be a fully functional one-touch brewer. Now, are we happy with this? Not quite. We probably want to make a one-wide tileable version. That way you can have a lot of these. I did make one of those before. However, it was nearly impossible to actually restock the droppers with your ingredients. So if we can make a new one of those, that would be very fascinating. I do actually have an idea for how to do that. Redstone is magic to you. It basically is. It basically is magic. In fact, the entire internet is magic. I don't know how it works. I don't really want to know how it works, because then it won't be magic. It'll just be science. And the fact that it does work as well as it does, even though it has some issues, is quite a miracle, isn't it? Like, humans have made some extremely stupid things work. We've made so many really, really dumb things work. And it's quite impressive, to say the least. Okay, so this is going to be for your bottles. This will be for your output of potions. And that'll be for your ingredients. Okay, so now we just got to figure out how to get like 30 ingredients in here. And also, where in the butts do we put a button? What CPU do I have? I have an i7 7700K. I do want to get a AMD Ryzen 9 5900X. But they're completely sold out everywhere. Like, it is actually impossible for me to get any of the PC components that I want. PC components are basically, like, non-existent. They've all been scalped. Okay, real quick, we need to run an experiment. I'm pretty sure I know the answer, but it is good to double check these things and make sure. So, observer there. We're gonna get ourselves a Levior. The problem with observers is that they double fire. So like, they detect something turning on and then they also detect it turning off, so you get 2 activations instead of 1, which is very annoying and not often what you want in your circuitry. So you gotta design around that, which is very annoying. That's gonna fire twice, isn't it? No, only once, because it's fast enough. Okay, that's what I was hoping. Yes. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. I mean, sure, it's kind of expensive, but it's also dead simple. And it's going to be reliable as well? In theory. It might not be reliable. We might have to change it up. Anyway, let's test this out. Boop, 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 boop. So we got torches, blue torches, and then lay pickles, lay lanterns, and lay nether rewards. Very good. Please arrive in the chest correctly. 100% of the time. It actually does, look at that. I think Bedrock Edition has actually gotten more stable over time. Observers being reliable. What? Right? So back in the day, and maybe my redstone experience has also grown as well. Maybe my brain has increased in size. Maybe my IQ has gone up a little bit, but I'm pretty sure Bedrock Edition has actually just gotten more stable because I have no self-confidence in myself. It's easier to believe that Bedrock got better. I think Bedrock Edition has actually gotten much more stable and more reliable over the years, because so many things that I've tried back in the day just did not work. Just flat out completely didn't work at all when it should have. And retrying those things nowadays, or making very similar systems, they most of the time work as you would expect. They're very good. Oh, also, you can crouch while flying. This is something that I did not know for the longest time. I was so confused whenever I saw YouTube videos, but if you hold jump and you hold crouch, you literally crouch midair. It is incredible. How did that one end up right there? That's my question. It should have gone into the hopper, right? But instead it like popped out as an item. Math equals future. Math is actually really good. Even more magic. Now, you guys can make math jokes at my expense all day long, and I will not understand a single one of them. So, if you want to make fun of me, do it with math. I don't know. That's the easy way to do it. Okay, this does look to be reliable. Now, the question is, can we make it slower? I doubt we will, because now we're going to get double activations, aren't we? No double activations. Fascinating. Math is easy. It's not. Perhaps if you have the big of brains. But not really, nah. I think we ran out of items. Yeah, we did. Okay. Yeah, it's not about the ideas, it's about how you support the ideas. Also, this song has lyrics in it. I don't like songs with lyrics. No. No songs with lyrics. Thank you. Maybe observers are still broken. I don't know. Yeah, there we go. Now we're getting doubles. It was 2 of these. 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. Came in like completely backwards. I'm not pressing the button. I'm manually updating the observer. I know. I'm going to put a lever on the front of the observer. James. If I did use a button, then yeah, it would get double activations. Especially with those timings. Yeah, buttons are not nice. Don't use buttons. Buttons are the worst. Especially when paired with observers. Yeah, now you get the doubles. Doubles be bad. But I'm gonna put the lever right on the front of the observer. That's gonna be the activation. You flick that, and then bam, you get niceness. Easy. See, that's the idea, big brain. Right, with my previous exclamations of it being stable. Of course it'll be stable. Yes, yes. Is my red cursor Daniel? Its name is Jacob. Thank you very much. My voice is so iconic, is it really? Reminds me of what's good about Minecraft on the PS4. That's cool. Well, as long as I can remind you about nice things like Legacy Console, then I shall be happy with my life. That is my one job. Okay, so we do have to kind of space it out. Like so, because we can't have the observers, you know, power the droppers directly, because that would power 2 at once, and that would cause some unreliability issues. I don't think we can use a redstone line either. What we might be able to get away with is switching out some of those for redstone dust, but I think that's going to introduce unreliabilities. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll have to see. So far, it's fine. We need to see how far we can push it without breaking it. It should be breaking, but it's not. What about just a straight redstone line? That's one of the fun things that I like about Bedrock Edition, is just seeing like what I can get away with. This is very basic stuff, but you get the idea. Yeah, see, that breaks. Okay, good, good. At least there's something that breaks. It's comforting when things break when you think they should. Did I know that Zoe joined Legacy? Of course. Do the evil laugh. That wasn't a very good one, was it? I had a really good one today on Truly Bedrock. Part of the reason why we're not streaming on Truly Bedrock right now is because there is spoilers for the next episode in there. Some weird things are happening on that server, and I don't trust it at all. You should not trust it either. So watch yo backs when, well, I guess you guys don't play on there, but watch your backs when watching the episode, I guess. and see what happens. I don't know. Okay, so now we need to figure out how we're gonna make this work. I think we're going to, oh no, we can't put a dropper there. Okay, we're gonna leave it like that. We're gonna keep our observer there, with our lever there to activate it. That's gonna have a redstone torch underneath it. We need to figure out how to get the potions out of this and let them flow back in. Where's my one wide brewer? How did I lock the hoppers? I think I had a button on the front. Can we detect hoppers locking yet? Is that a thing that we can do? Yes! Beautiful. Hello, I am Lag. Hello, Lag. How are you doing? Am I designing a dark oak tree farm? I don't have any plans for that. They're very, very complicated. And you gotta be big brain for that. Just something I'm not quite capable of. Yeah, we gotta figure out how to lock the bottles and the ingredients. Ingredients have to go into the top. Bottles have to go into the front. Doing that in a one wide is kind of strange. That's why buttons are really nice. Make a string farm for striders. Striders are a very bad source of string. I mean, they're technically string, but it's kind of like farming cats for string. Why would you do that? Why do I need to lock the bottles? Okay, so we need to... Let me explain the logic to you so that you understand the problem. When we activate the system, this is going to have 3 completely brewed potions in it. So we need to lock this hopper so that it doesn't put fresh water bottles into the brewer. Then we need to unlock this one for a second to drain out those 3 bottles, and then lock that one, and then unlock that one. That way, this can put fresh water bottles back into the system, and this one can put all the ingredients back in there. That's what we need to do. We need to flippity-floppity these things. I forget exactly how to do that for the one wide. One wide is always better. I like making one wide things. It's a good challenge. Flexes your brain cells. You don't want to put the water bottles on the back, because then like you gotta send in your ingredients from above, and then like you gotta refill your bottles all the time. Weirdness. Dragod, thank you so much for subscribing with your Twitch Prime. Welcome to the channel. How are you doing tonight? Hopefully you enjoy your Pico emotes. Remember when you were scared to make a normal tree farm and then it was fine? It would probably be the same for the dark oak tree farm. Possibly. There are some bugs with dark oak trees, though. They can grow through any block. If you have too many blocks above them and you try and grow a tree, they'll go straight downwards and delete anything, including Bedrock. Am I gonna upload Bug Rock of the Week? I will indeed. I need to figure out how I'm gonna schedule that, because it's gonna have to be a double upload. I have a one-wide potion brewer around here somewhere. Did that version of the world get deleted? Load! That's why we abandoned this world. It doesn't load. Oh, I think that version of this world got deleted where I had all my potion brewer tech. No! I had so many potion brewers. They all got deleted because, like, the world got corrupted. Are we surprised? I mean, look at this. It's corrupted 3 or 4 times. Yeah. This is Bedrock edition. It's nice. Yeah, so we don't have any of our potion brewer tech. Oh, that sucks. Ripperonis. That stuff is lost to time. Also, here's some chicken farms. You can see that they work very, very well. Not a fan of that. Moving on. Let's turn on some of the redemptions, shall we? We can do a couple different things. We can do a suggest a pull. We can do a mod pull. And we get to time out someone's as well. We do have a suggest a pull in the queue. Llamas versus alpacas. Because the other day we were talking about cats and dogs and fishes and giraffes. Which is better? The llamas or alpacas? Alpacas. You can vote on that. You wonder if the stream has text-to-speech cheers? No, that is a terrible idea. Never enable those things. Text-to-speech cheers is a bad idea. Bad idea. I think what we gotta do is we need to have a way... We gotta put like a dropper. A dropper just to conduct redstone power and have a torch on it. So like bam, and then that'll lock this hopper. And then we still gotta lock this hopper somehow too. So like we could put a button there, but that's not gonna do much, is it? Because that'll just lock that one too. Alpaca's the angry version of llama. I don't really know what alpacas are, but you guys seem to like them slightly better than llamas. But llamas are better. Llamas are cute. They're both very cute. How are we gonna do the hopper layout for this? We don't want to go through the top. Well, we gotta go through the top. Locking this is a weird one. That's the only place that bottles can go in. Bottles of water. Sorry, my brain has struggled slightly. I'm slow tonight. Slow brain. You're gonna time out someone. Powerfulest Birch has been randomly selected. Oh, I'm sorry, Powerfulest Birch. We shall time you out for 5 minutes because, well, you were randomly selected. The odds were ever in your favor, but not quite enough. Anyway, we'll see you in 5 minutes. Thank you so much for being part of the stream. I love you. Sadness. Llamas won by 1%. I'm contributed 5 biddies and Alstra contributed 2,500 channel points. Man, you guys really had to put a lot of effort into making llamas win, didn't you? I don't know. I mean, llamas and alpacas are all right. I'm running. I can't figure this out. It's like Rider's block, but it's Redstoner's block. What we can do is if we power that, right, that'll power all of that, right? That'll power that hopper. But it won't power this one. So that's a thing, I guess. You can power it from below. But we can also power it from behind using this thing right here. Boop. And that's another reason why you need to use wooden buttons as well, is because they press for just long enough to allow the 3 bottles to go through. You want an 8-dimensional potion brewer? I can barely design a 2-dimensional one. We're trying to go down dimensions, not up dimensions. We want to have a 2-dimensional one. One block. 1 block wide. That's the fun bit. In theory, it's supposed to be fun. I don't know. I don't know, maybe we will put that hopper back there. And then we'll just have to run some weird redstone for... It's not gonna work though. You have to like reach through here to restock your bottles, which I guess isn't that big of a deal. Is that a big deal? Is that a big deal to have to reach in there to refill your bottles? Now that they fixed the hopper hitbox, I guess it's not that big of a deal, is it? Wow, redstone looks complex. Why is there a red arrow on the screen? That's the cursor. It's annoying. His name is Jacob. That's Bob the red arrow. He's Bob the Builder. He helps with redstone. Oh, you didn't know this? Yeah, he's our little, like, you know, mascot. He's not named Glob. No, his name is Jacob. Jeez, come on, guys. Get with the program. You're supposed to know his name. Okay, so... Now the question becomes, how do we power just this hopper without powering the other ones? The answer to that is you need a repeater to power that one, right? And then you gotta get like a redstone torch and then like an inversion. There we go. Like that. Bam. And you gotta use a repeater because trying to keep it one wide tileable, and also we don't want to activate that dropper, which technically probably doesn't even need to be there. But maybe it does for reasons. Ooh, reasons. Jacob's your friend's name. But Jacob's cool, hopefully. You're pretty sure you can get rid of the red thing with texture pack? Yeah, I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, I'm sure there's a way to get rid of it. Okay, so that's that figured out. All you have to do for the bottles is reach on through there, not a big deal. It's gonna be a very long thing. It's also using a lot of hoppers already, isn't it? How many is that? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9? 3, 6, 7, 8. We're more hoppers than that one. This is only gonna be a 4 ingredient. I guess it could become 5. The other day you were watching Exuma do redstone in Java and you were so confused. Yeah. I'm confused. I'm confused already. We're gonna put in our droppers now. I saw his VOD thumbnails. It looks like he was working on something kind of complex. I'm not really sure. So we can make that work. It's gonna be really dumb, but we can make that work. The issue is gonna become, yet again, refilling the droppers. Like, you wanna be able to refill them really easily. So perhaps we do want, you know, a different layout that does use more hoppers. It's weird how you voted for tall and I'm doing long. Well, I was just saying, maybe we should switch it over to being tall. How are you good at redstone? I don't know. I'm not very good at redstone, as you can tell from the stream. You know what we can do? We can have an observer right there. That's what we'll do for that. My hand's all glitchy. Ah. Now, the issue with this, yet again, is that it's not gonna allow the 3 bottles to go through. It's just gonna allow the 1, which is really annoying. The bottle issue is a problem. So we're gonna switch it back to that. Bam. Place in our blocks correctly this time. I can't place blocks right now, can I? Anyway, let's have our output chest be right here, shall we? And then we're gonna go ahead and power this with a repeater, probably, on a couple of ticks. And then perhaps we'll have that right there. And then this can just power a redstone line. And that should be able to power our droppers, in theory. I think we're getting pretty close to this. Oh yeah, another reason why we need the repeater right here is so that both of these activate at the same time. If you had redstone dust right here, you would actually get regular bottles. Well, not only would you get a burnout, you would have regular bottles go into your brewing stand and then into the chest before this even gets locked. So that's another reason why you need to have a repeater, just to keep the timings correct. See you later, Invisible Man. Thank you for stopping by the stream. Okay, we're gonna have that additional repeater right there, just so the button's a little bit further forward for us. And I think all we need to do now is wire up the droppers. Okay, let's figure that out, shall we? Droppers, droppers, droppers. I like droppers a lot. Oh, hello, Foxic. How you doing? Way to make an entrance, jeez. Thank you so much for gifting a bunch of subs to the community. 5 additional subs, so thank you so much. You've gifted 45, that's crazy. Dot Splots, enjoy your gifted sub. Ratty, Blitz, I'm not sure how to say your name. Something Sheeny? I'm not sure. And then also Rinny Boo, thank you so much for being part of today's stream, and enjoy your gifted subs from Foxic. Show some love to Foxic in the chat, everybody. They're a very nice person, I love them very much. And they also resubscribed for 5 months. Crazy person. You will gift more. No, you will not gift more. You're crazy mad lad. You must stop the gifting. You're paying it forward too much. Karma's gonna like not understand why. And then I think the last observer can just go all the way up there. So, a kind of a wonky, weird one. But you know what? This does work, doesn't it? Where the problem's going to be is the double activation of the observers. Yeah, double activations. Sadness! You can compact this a lot more, I'm sure. Mostly right now we're worried about getting something that works. I do have one already somewhere out in the ethers, but I don't know where it is. It was in a redstone world at one time, and now that redstone world is gone. It is always the season of generosity. Somehow, yes. Hello, Guyver. How you doing? Some say you're McGyver. Bad pun, I'm sorry. Am I really, though? I don't know. So this is the basic version that we have already set up. We want to make it one white tileable, though. Because one white tileable is fun. I don't know, trying to design one white tileable things takes a while. Maybe it's not the best project for a stream. We do have like the super simple one-touch potion brewer though. If we go ahead and dump out the inventories and get ourselves some pals, we'll chuck that into the brewing stand. Thank you. Let's get ourselves some bots as well. Chuck those into there. What potion do we want to brew? I don't know how to brew that many potions. Normally I do fire res, splash reses, splash fires, because that is an easy one to remember. And also practical too. A pizza potion? Man, don't get me started. Pizza potion. I only grabbed one. One gunpowder. Of course I did. We need the magma creams. And then we also want to do the redstone too. And it should go something like that. That should be 4 ingredients, right? Nethers, mags, reds, pals. And great. So yeah, the bottles went into there. We press the button. The first 3 that come through will always be empty. That's fine. Chuck those guys into there. And now you wait the mini seconds for these things to brew. Many seconds. A silent whisper potion. That's basically just rotten flesh in a bottle. You can have extended splash potions. You can have level 2 splash potions as well. So it's already making it awkward. It's gonna make a fire with the magma cube. And then it's gonna make a long fire, and then it's gonna make a long splash fire. The thing that you can't do is you can't do a long potion using redstone, and you can't do a powerful potion using glowstone. It's either redstone or it's glowstone. But either of those can be combined with a gunpowder to make a splash, which is pretty helpful. You know, most mod packs do have a lot of YouTubers. Like as just random enemies or NPCs. Okay, brew already. Yeah, see, it's long. And it's splashy. Anyway, bam, press that button. All 3 of those drain out, and then we get 3 bottles. Yeah, you get the point. Let's make this a little bit, because, you know, potions take 20 seconds per ingredient. And I ain't got all day. Nowadays, I have a lot nicer tools at my disposal to make running these stupid things so much faster. Back in the day, when I designed my original potion brewers, I had to sit around and AFK for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and wait for them to break. But nowadays, I can speed them up. Speed them up. Speed them up. Also, Yasung, welcome to the stream as well. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing great tonight. Thank you for gifting a sub to Kill 213 Killer. Enjoy your gifted sub, Killer. Hopefully you're doing fantastic tonight. Oh yeah, because we took out the gunpowder. That's right. So yeah, that's the basics of the one-touch brewer. It works super well. I love it. Silent, mobs can spawn between scaffolding and air blocks. Yeah, mobs can spawn inside of scaffolding, but they can't spawn on top of it. I got like weird yawn burps. Yawn burps are the worst. Have you ever had a yawn burp? Don't. They're the worst. So what we want to do here is churn this double. Like, we want to turn this into a 1 pulse that can activate all of this. Because somehow we got to activate all these guys. Now, we can do this using a torch tower, actually. Instead of using the observers like this system, I do like this a lot. That's actually very nice. We can instead use torch towers and make this thing tool. Tool is nice. You guys said you like tool builds. Well, I'm gonna give you a tool build. 3 ingredients, 4 ingredients, 5 ingredients. Put some chests in there to save on materials. We could use barrels too, but then you want to be able to reach past them. And now you can reach past the hoppers to refill your everything's, to refill your ingredients. Piston and observers. I was thinking about that, yeah. That would be another option. Sticky piston pushing an observer. That way it just 1 pulses. See you later, Lloyd. Thanks for stopping by the stream tonight. Hopefully you had a good time. And yes, I'm doing pretty alright during COVID. My ex-uncle has it, and his kids were staying at his place, and we saw them recently. So, second person away from us got it. So we're staying away from people. I think we'll be fine, but you know how it is. Better safe than sorry. Wear a mask, people. Don't talk to nobody. I mean, you talk to people, but don't look at any. You can look at them, but like, don't be in the same room as them. Okay, you can be in the same room as them as long as it's a very large room and you're both very far apart. But like, don't have people over to your house unless your house is very large and meets the previous criteria. Does that make any sense? Probably not. You know what? Don't listen to me. I'm not a medical professional. I think I'll just end up confusing you more. But yes, hopefully you're all doing quite fine as well. I know it's been very hard on everyone this year. It's really taken its toll on everything everywhere. But hopefully you, personally, and your families are doing good. Very strange and weird times. Barrels are way better than chests. Yeah, but you can't reach past them, though. Like this, you can reach past. Boop! Can't do that with barrel. Your uncle had it and they were celebrating a wedding and he still decided to come. Yeah, weddings have been a massive problem. Weddings and funerals. Two things that, you know, you kind of got to go to, but also not really. And they're causing a lot of, lots of cases. Did that activate any of these? Oh, I didn't put the ingredients in there. Ha ha ha. I knew that. I was just testing you guys. Making sure you were on top of your game. Keeping me on top of my game. Also, fun fact, the longest potion that you can brew is a 6-ingredient potion. This is already very much out of sync, isn't it? Yeah, so we got that, and then that, and then that, and then that. Master of Advanced Automatic Farms. Still better. Shush, 0. Also, you have mod pulls that you can run. Come on, do your gerb. There ain't no one to ban, so just like run your polls. Although you did ban that one person earlier, thank you. That's a lot of redstone torches, and I like it. See, look at that. That came in correctly, but we also built it in the right order. Netherwort, magma cream, redstone, gunpowder, da-da-da. I'm aware. Oh, so you're aware that you have polls to run, but you're not gonna do it? Oh, lazy. How is it more difficult to do on a laptop? It's just /poll. Excuses. I smell something fishy happening over here, James. Oh, that one came in backwards. Gunpowder was 3rd. Dang it. What are we building? We're trying to build a one-touch potion brewer. Trying to touch the hearts and minds of millions, and it's not working. Because we only got 200 people here, so. I say only, but it's like many. Thank you for being here tonight, everybody. I do really appreciate you. Nope, you're escaping your responsibility instead. That seems reasonable. Are you guys starting a bit war already? We got Yasung with 50 bits, 25 bits, and another 20. Thank you so much. And Minus with 30 bits as well. Crazy peoples. We got several new followers as well. Joey, Oscar the Wizard, and Dirt Stick, Fiery Clay, 97KA, GGA 29. And X-Lord, welcome to the Silence, everybody. Also, on the diagonal, thank you for gifting a sub to the Sorcerer Panda. That's a cool name, Panda. I like it. Hopefully you enjoy your sub, and thanks for being part of the stream. You're also supposed to be doing your work, but instead you're watching the stream. Now, in that example, I have absolutely no problems with this. Continue watching the stream. Shrug off your duties as a helpful member of society for the live stream. It'll be fine. What's the worst that could happen? Unless you work on like a nuclear power plant or something, I mean. Yeah, you'll probably be fine. Okay. Looks like that is more reliable? Question mark. No, we still got gunpowder third. Warts, creams, redstone, gunpowder. I don't know why we're getting gunpowder third. We shouldn't. Nuclear power plants basically run themselves. You know, that makes a lot of sense because Homer gets away with never doing anything at all. And I swear he's at least caused 50 meltdowns. It's a bug. Use barrels, it fixes it. You know what? Fine. You guys and your barrels. Fine, James. How do you like that? Barrels. Bet you like that greatly. Because 2 dispensers fire at the same time. It was completely reliable with the other version. The other version uses the exact same thing. But different. 1, 2, 3. Yep, okay. Exact same thing, and it works super reliably. At least it did like a couple years ago when I made it. I'm aware that 2 fire at once, because, you know, that powers that and that powers that, but it should still be reliable. We should make a resource pack that turns every mob into Silent Whisper. Now, there's a pig pack already. Carry You, which you might recognize from the community, has made a pig pack. Turns every single thing in the game into a pig. Literally everything. Okay, so yeah, that's not working. The barrels don't fix it. You guys lied about the barrels. Barrels don't fix it. No barrels. Although, yeah, you could have a barrel right there. In all honesty, put a barrel right there. Barrel right there is good. But a pig is not the same as silent. It's close. It's a relative. Also, I love how it's just torch, 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 torch. Where else can we put more torches? Just for like, just for fun. I mean, we could item elevator it. I don't want to item elevator it, because like item elevatoring it is stupid. Item elevatoring is stupid. Because you know how we got an item elevator. At 4 freaking blocks back. It's not just that. No, no, no. Now we got to do this. Just like that. Yep. Is that going to be reliable? I don't know. We'll see. Chances are no, because Bedrock Edition don't like me tonight. We might move over to doing the villager breeder real quick, because I feel like that's going to be a lot straightforwarder. A lot more straightforward-ish. Anyway, let's test this out really quick, though. Nether warts, cream, gunpowder, warts. Oh, it's going to pulse twice. That's right. Sadness. Someone should make a song about Torch. Is the item sorted? The potion brewer? Yeah, it would be for the advent calendar. If we can get it to work properly. I want it to be better than the previous one, obviously. Anyway, let's move over to the villager breeder. Because that should be way simpler. And also, that was the other thing that we wanted to get done tonight. I have so many villager breeders on the channel. They've changed the mechanics so many times and broken things so many times. So this is the current one. Now, as of right now, villagers and all that stuff are actually pretty reliable when it comes to breeding and stuff. Like the beds isn't that big of an issue. So I don't think we'll mess with the nether with this one. It's going to be the first one in a long time that doesn't send them to the nether. This system with the 2 villagers does still work very, very well, doesn't it? I don't know if we still need to do that. Let's grab 2 villagers and a trapdoor. And just see what happens. Make ourselves a little 3x3 area. I'm thinking literally just like 1 or 2 breeding pairs that you can chuck in some carrots and some potatoes too. And then get yourself some villagers from. A whole bunch of beds. Should be pretty straightforward, in theory. If it does actually work is an entirely other question, as we have seen. Oops, you were fine. Okay, Mecha the baby. Thank you. That's all you need to do. It's your one job. I give you potato. You make the things. Do the thing. Do we need more beds? We might need more beds. Previously, there was a lot of issues with these guys not unlinking from beds. So whenever you'd send the babies far away or to the nether or what have you, then they wouldn't unlink from the beds. A big old issue. Breeder is also the thing you spent 20,000 points on. Didn't you spend 20,000 on the potion brewer? I know that one. Oh, hey, look at that. They did make one. But he's not, like, bouncing out. Yeah, so you gotta get them to come out immediately. That's the other thing that you want. Let's try something a little bit different. Something a wee bit different from the normal. Let's put some water in there. This should also prevent them from unlinking. So that'll be helpful. There's 2 babies in there. 3! They just keep popping out of nowhere. I guess, you know what? I told the villagers to, you know, and they did, you know. So, okay. Very, very excited villagers. Go! Are you gonna do more? Like, oh jeez. Potato. Many potatoes. I put the glass pane there so that they wouldn't bounce out, the adults. Also, I use OBS to record and I use Streamlabs OBS to stream. Having one software for both, for each individual task, is actually very convenient. That way you never accidentally live stream. I have done that before. I think I had like a 3-minute accidental live stream. It's not good. Not good indeed. Don't I have a button right here? Yes, I do. A button to automatically destroy beds. How cruel. It's basically automatically destroying the villagers' homes. Also, weren't these red beds? Why did they drop as white? Maybe they were white beds. How buggy do I think the skulk sensor will be on Bedrock? That is actually a great question. That thing could have some issues, if we're being honest. Could have a couple few issues. I'm not gonna judge them. I'm just gonna, you know, judge them basically. Shouldn't you use bread because you need less? It takes 3 wheat to make 1 bread though. And you get the seeds. I find farming potatoes or carrots is just easier. I mean, they might use literally less bread instead of potatoes. However, you need a lot more to make bread. Unless you already have a bunch of bread, then sure, use it. Also, I'm thinking a slab right there. That way the babies can bounce up and down a little bit. And maybe we gotta relog because these guys aren't breeding. Hello, BT. How you doing? The block will be so cursed in Bedrock Edition, basically. Ah, yeah, see, that's another issue. Is them glitching out. Now, how do we stop that? You don't. You kill them, you spawn a new one. I think they are designing the new updates with all platforms in mind. The work on the what's it called? Combat updates really proves that, because they're really refining combat to work on all platforms. See, then they didn't escape because of that slabs there. I think the pain was the problem last time, so they shouldn't escape this. You guys make the small villager. Is the water preventing breeding? I don't think so, because they bred before. They're changing combat? Yeah, Jeb has been personally working on combat updates on Java Edition, and they're not making them so that they don't work on like mobile, for example. Like they're taking into account all platforms when designing the new combat, which is really, really exciting. So I don't think they're gonna add any major features to the game that don't work on Bedrock Edition or that are incapable of working on mobile, which is probably another reason why we saw a lot of mobile devices get discontinued recently. Break and replace the beds. Yeah, I just did that. You slow. They might need some workstations. Did I got some workstations? No, no workstations. And composters. Boop. Hey, look at that. They just, you know, want to surprise privacy. It's fine. Am I going to make videos about the Java snapshots? No, I got enough on my plate. I will make videos about the Bedrock betas. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to... No, not you. Need to put a trapdoor right there. Maybe not. Hey, you should go back. Hey, and okay. So we start over now. We do better next time. You go in there. You... No. You go right there. Thank you. You... Much appreciation. Okay, so there's a reason why we got the trapdoors. The trapdoors are something that I've been using for quite a while. It's in most of the designs. This one keeps the guys in minecarts. Not worried about that for this design. The trapdoors keeps the food there so the villagers can pick it up. Not only that, it keeps the babies from picking it up as well. So the babies should always have clean inventories. And then of course this one keeps those villagers in there and allows the babies to bob and fall down to the bottom. Easy. They're going slowly with the snapshots for this one, literally feature by feature. That's probably a good idea. See you later, Burnt Chutney. Have yourself a good night. Quickly counting blocks in a vid. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Are you guys gonna do the thing? Also, I have no idea which of these villagers is trying to connect. It'd be nice if we could just like link villagers manually. Why can't we do that? Like, hey, this is your workstation. You will link to this. This is indeed a simpler breeder. In theory, if it works. We should see baby. There we go. Okay, so that's not gonna work, is it? I kind of thought they would bob up far enough to... There we go. Maybe, you know what? Let's make this a little bit more straightforward. Instead of all of this nonsense, we're gonna make it just dump the babies. Sounds bad, but we're gonna make it dump the babies just off. a block or so away. It'll be fine. I think this will be a super straightforward one. People always have issues with the villager tech, even like no matter how simple it is. Villagers are just bad. So hopefully this design can just minimize all issues. Am I making more truly Bedrock videos? Indeed I am. I actually just recorded one today. You guys will see that later this week. I don't think we even need workstations for this. I think we just need a lot of beds. Baby! Cool. And then hopefully we don't have any issues with zombies or anything. I don't think we will. I think this pretty much gets as simple as it is. It's as simple as it gets, really. We'll need to make a system for growing up the villagers, I suppose. So that you only get the adults. Bam, there we go. All the babies go right there. We'll make a system for grabbing out adults only somehow. How can we do that? That should be fairly simple. Yeah, that should be fairly simple, actually. Oh, I haven't done one of these in years and years. A baby sorter for the villager breeders. I've been sending them to the Nether for so long. Where you just wait for them to grow up. Oh my god, we're gonna get to do a baby sorter. I'm way too excited about this. If you know the history, you know why. It should be just... maybe not like that. I haven't made one of these on Bedrock. Literally the last time I made one of these was 4 years ago? 3, 4? That should be a baby sorter, right? They come down. And then they should just sit right there until they grow up. Maybe we gotta push that down a block and then button. And so the babies just sit right there and then they grow up eventually. And then they go into a separate chamber. That should work in theory. It's a baby sorter. Well, baby is Bobby. A Bobby baby is fine. Bobby babies ain't got no bippity boppity issues. Bippity boppity babies are fine. Yeah, so bobbity baby will bob down and then just fall right there. Then they'll grow up eventually. And then they go up and then it's fine. What does a baby sorter do? So it's babies. So you get baby, baby fall, baby go, baby stay, baby grow, baby up. Yeah. Yeah, so if you guys would make more baby, then we can test out the bippity boppity Bobby babies. Have you ever thought about how villager farms are really messed up? They're extremely humane. I don't know what you're talking about. Come on, make baby. I need more babies. Come on. Do the thing. Need to test out the redstone. It's not even redstone, but you know what? Same thing. This would be very helpful if you could connect it to an iron farm. Exactly. That is exactly what I want to do. Not directly, but you know, I want to make something super easy for people to fill up their iron farms with. These guys should be doing baby things, but they ain't doing baby things. Where's the babies? I mean, I gave you potato. What else you want? We got a bunch of new followers. Welcome to the silence, everybody. Sketchy Skating. As a Martin, just call me daddy. Perfect for the current project. We got Mid Moth, Shamar, Capped, Kill Trees. Don't kill trees. Kill trees is a bad idea. The Gale, Riley, Thick, Lid, The Mining Joe, Daniel. Thank you all so much for the follows. And also, The Mining Joe, thank you for subscribing with your Twitch Prime. That's really kind of you. I hope you're having a great day today. Or a great night. Or a great time zone. Time zone is the best time. How do you add servers in Bedrock? There should be a little button if you're on a mobile or PC to just add server. And then if you're on console, you gotta do a whole bunch of weird things because they don't like consoles for some reason. Okay, we can test out the boppity boopity baby. Or maybe not. Boppity boopity baby didn't do the boppity boopity baby thing. It's really fun to say, by the way. You might have noticed. Anyway, let's try it directly. Summon villager. Minecraft entity born baby. Yeah, baby stay. Stays right there. Easy. So then they should just stay there for a long time. And then they grow up, and then they go up, and it's great. And they shouldn't even drown. Will they drown? They might drown. That might be something that we gotta design around. Are they gonna drown? Place your bets. They're drowning. I lost the bet. Rips. Well, hey, at least, you know, natural selection. See you later, Lloyd. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Have yourself a good night. Yeah, they're gonna drown. So we only get 4 back there? That's sad. I guess we can expand that to the side a little bit more. Happens to the best of us. This is entirely humane. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm gonna remove these workstations. I don't think they're actually doing anything. And for some reason, the beds are still causing issues, like, of all the things. Do the thing, thank you. How's it still 2020? The thought that we're all asking. The only thing less humane than this is a farm. Sorry, the only thing less humane than this farm is a cow pit with 100 cows. Well then, you haven't seen today's video, have you? Yeah, they're just not making any villagers. Strangeness. Okay, well, that's not right. When it becomes December 32nd, 2020, yeah. It just never ends. We get 2020 part 2 next year. This year has been quite something interesting, hasn't it? Why don't you guys do anything? You has beds. You has no workstations, because you no need that. You has food. Perhaps too many babies. Shall remove babies and observe results. Removing babies appears to have no observable results. I feel no remorse. Strange. Why don't things work? Oof, fair point, James. Why does your creeper farm work? There's trapdoors. There's a myriad of reasons. They've changed a lot of mechanics in recent updates, including, yeah, breaking the buttons. Really just depends on whose farm it is, how reliable it is, what size it is, how you're building it, mob cap, all kinds of different things. There's always like a billion different reasons a farm can't work. and like one specific way that you can make it work. It just depends. There's really no one fixes all kind of deal. Usually it's best to ask a large group of people, or be really specific about what you've done, or go to the person who made the farm. Should make a kelp farm. I think that's going to be on the list, actually. Now, I do want to run one more poll for the stream, seeing what you guys are most interested in. What types of farms you like? Because that's the character count. More crop farms, more animal farms, more simple redstone things. It doesn't fit the G on there. It's just redstone thin. More contraptions. So not farms. Contraptions are not farms. Redstone things. I guess that would basically be the same. A redstone thing and a contraption. It's the same thing, I guess. Other types of farms. Okay, there we go. Cleaning up all the bases. We'll let that poll go for 2 minutes. So vote on that. Basically, what would you like to see more of first? Because we can do like a whole variety of a crop of farms, a whole variety of animal farms for all the different animals or all the different crops. More redstone contraptions for all the different various contraptions that we can do, just various different things. You know, there's all kinds of different stuff. Or we can do other types of farms. So there's very random types of farms that exist in the game. Let me look at my list. Like, there's like basalt farms, that kind of farm, you know? Other types of farms. Interesting. That is winning significantly. Does a villager farm count as an emerald farm? No, that's more of like a just villager tech. Now, as you can see, these two guys did make 2 babies. So that works. Mildly. They should breed like basically instantly, really. Pretty much that's how it should be. In previous updates, they would just like make like 5, 6, 7 babies a minute. It's kind of crazy. Like villagers are quite overpowered on this platform. Let's try out that. Is that going to be any better? Because before we can only have 4. They're all just in a line. Okay, so we're getting 8 down there. I guess that's reasonable. You can have 8 villagers before they start drowning. Villager farms are an everything farm. They kind of are, especially a villager trading hall. Like, you get so much kind of stuff. Okay, so it seems like we have extremely low interest in crop farms. 2 people, 3% of the votes. More animal farms has 7 votes, or 10%. More simple redstone thins have 14 votes, or 19%. And then other types of farms has 68% of votes, or 50. Interesting. Thank you guys for your feedback. That does help me decide which things to prioritize. Oh, look at you. You're crafty. You got up there when you shouldn't have. Oh, look at you. You got up there too. Well, that's just not allowed. Okay, so we got to redesign that. Jeez. Why don't you just ruin my thing? Why don't you? You built the villager chunk online, but they keep switching workstations. If they're in water, they shouldn't desync. Okay, so we'll come back to this. Come on, I hate you. I think I gotta build this further away from villager tech, because this is right next to this breeder. There's also that trading hall over there, and that one, and that trading hall. There's some other random workstations around, so I'll take this like 1,000 blocks away. Try and do it a little bit differently. I just wanted to build like a super simple, easy peasy breeder, no issues. That way, you know, the everyday player can make one. Because that's important. I need something to like, hey, if you need villagers for your iron farms, go build this. Or if you just want quick villagers for your trading hall, go build this. Whereas you don't need to invest 30,000 hours into this monstrosity of a, thing. Oh yeah, shulker farms are gonna be a thing in 117. I forgot about that. Crazy. What's the sea of this world? I have no idea. It's a random world. 746206115, apparently. It's a completely random world. I just trying to enter the redstone world. Anyway, I think this is probably a good place to call it. I'll come back to this and work on it off camera. Tomorrow, we're going to be on Truly Bedrock significantly. Probably not much redstone-ness, but we're going to be hanging out with Beardstone and doing some collabs during the stream, so you'll be able to enjoy that. Anyway, thank you so much for watching tonight's live stream. I hope you have greatly enjoyed. Seriously, thank you for stopping by. You guys make my night every single night. You're beautiful peoples. I love your faces. Stick around because we're going to go ahead and raid somebody at the end of today's live stream. Let's see, who do we got to raid? I got to figure out where my tabs are. We got quite a few options. We got Tushi, Atlas, Sly Foxhound, The Hot Dish, and let me see if anyone's streaming on Truly Bedrock. I don't think they are. Nope, we're the only person on Truly Bedrock. Who do you guys want to stream and raid? I don't know. Let me know in the chat, otherwise I'm gonna pick somebody. Actually, Tushi isn't streaming Minecraft, and neither is Sly Foxhound. So I think we're gonna go for the Hot Dish. They're probably playing Don't Die December. Possibly. Also, I think Hot Dish is slightly not extremely family friendly, so there is that. Beware. Anyway, thank you guys again so much for watching tonight's stream. I seriously love all of your faces so much. I'll see you tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time with another live stream. And we'll be on Truly Bedrock, and we'll be hanging out with everybody, doing all the good things. Otherwise, that's gonna do it. I love your faces. Have a good night, everybody. Enjoy Hot Dish's stream. And then there was silence.